You need the crown.
The crown and the scepter. We need the crown jewels from the Tower of London. We need him, potentially in his palace, and we need the throne.
Do we need to call for the masquerade? We should, absolutely.
Pillars running up either side, upholding the roof. In the center, you can see the ground has cracked and is open, and there's this sort of red power emanating up from inside. This hot fire. There are cultists murmuring and they're chanting. There are soldiers dotted around at all the doors. The ground begins to shake again, and there's this sort of almost like the earth is moaning out some sort of cry, and it's echoing out of this crack in the ground in front of you. This deep, painful, mournful sigh almost, as this sort of waft of devastation and depression washes over you. And the king laughs. And he turns towards Harold. He says, "You would have me turn to madness like my father. Why? Why would I do such a thing when I could have more? I could have everything."
We're getting the crown jewels.
And it might help me.
Exactly.
So, I'm going to cast Summon Good Boy and see if Oliver is alive in some form. To see if he can help me get outside.
Sure, he casts Summon Good Boy. And the little...
I'm holding it like in the palm of my hand.
You feel this sort of heat radiate from it, and warmth that sort of floods across your palm, and the feeling of just companionship runs inside you. And then there's this wet licking at the back of your neck, and he's behind you. Jumped up, looking more spry than
Oh, hello, boy! Oh, you're looking much better than ever. I think Lucas just like while we wait for the lift to come back down, I think Lucas and Diamond are both probably like on the dog. Walkies.
Yeah. Oh, let's take him out on a walk. Come on.
All right, boy. I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
If I could fly for him, I can do this for everyone. All right. Walkies, Oliver. And I will follow my dog out into the evening.
As these weapons begin to clatter down as you're surprised and whatnot, Howard looks up, and on a 27 dexterity, this is just flavour. He catches his own gun, a gun.
Yes!
Catches the gun in the air, and immediately just opens fire, 3 shots at the king.
Range fighters, make sure the king doesn't die.
And he's going to cast banishment on the king. And the king is just simply going to choose to accept it, and will now disappear. This cultist, who is on 2 hit points, after just being slashed by, he got spun around this way anyway, and then he just sort of says, my lord, use me! And he throws himself into this crack, or like crumples down into it. It's not huge, it's easily, you can step over. So he steps and falls down to this crack and disappears. You see these withered, scaly, long fingers kind of come up like this, and an elbow that's too long, sort of thing. Oh, elbows can't be long, but you know what I mean. Limbs that are too long, sort of pulling itself out, and this, and then a third and a fourth limb come out, and then this pale creature that looks humanoid-ish, with these long fingernails and black eyes and sharp teeth, hairless, pulls itself up out of the crack chasm.
15, and she'll come back up to the king. Did you enjoy your break? Slash.
Leaves us with Newman again, and I'll tell you now. this is it. This is the last spell. If this
God.
fails, they cannot win. And so it will be a clean up, tidy up. And he will use his last level 6 spell again to cast Circle of Death and try and get everybody in the room.
Lucas cannot counterspell this then. It is all down to Newman.
This is his
I
Hail
can't
Mary.
do it.
Hail Mary? Hail Mary.
Yeah.
He's got nothing left.
Does that include the
I mean, he
demon
has a
bait?
bunch of spell slots left, but they're just not that useful to keeping him alive without... What he really needs to do is kill every motherfucker in the room.
Yeah.
So he can even get out of this room himself. He can't dimension door.
Oh my god.
Um,
The fate of demons and daughters
No,
lies in this dice roll.
yeah.
So does this cover the entire room?
If he places it right, everybody in the room except for himself. So he's
Including the king.
including the king. So he's going to be placing it so that it comes right up to him, sort of thing, but doesn't quite get him. Just 24 points of damage.
Okay.
I passed with a 26 con
12.
save.
Did I say 26 or 24?
24.
24. 12 damage then.
Talia passed with a 21 con save.
12 damage.
Seth got 13, so fails that.
Yeah, 24. You're dead.
Yeah, Seth goes down.
What's your maximum? It's 30 something, right?
My maximum is 33.
Okay, yeah, so you're down.
You're not insta-killed.
Richard got 21.
Oh, I should roll for Lucas.
So
Yeah.
also 12 damage.
Both Diamond and Agatha got 15.
Okay,
Lucas failed on a 4. Yeah, Lucas is on 1 hit point.
15, you pass, so 12 points of damage for both of them. Fail
Oh my goodness.
for one, and fail for the other. So both the finger blasting boys fail. And take 24 damage each.
They always fucking fail there.
Albert down to 2 hit points.
Oh god.
Madam B succeeded, so she takes 12.
So,
What about Demon Dog?
Oh, and he's also resistant anyway, so he'll take a quarter of the damage. The king
Oh, yeah.
auto fails
Yeah.
too, so he's on 2 death saving
Yeah.
throws. He's now dying. 2 death saving throws then,
Shit.
Okay.
because it would have been a critical hit for that.
Okay. Madam.
She sees Talia dragging the King of England.
We need him alive.
Help. Don't wake him up though.
Okay. So Madam will approach the King of England. And look and go like,
And you're there, I can't see why you couldn't provide the help action
Okay.
to give up your action, I guess, later on.
she'll get a +2 to this.
I believe you only have to roll above
Above a 10, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's above a 10.
Yeah.
I feel like Talia would rather keep her action and see how it
Yeah.
goes.
So yeah, she will get on her knees and she will well, this isn't kissing a king, but it's pretty close, and then give mouth to mouth to try and just to stabilize him.
That's what you needed. Yeah. Just get that heart
Iconic.
pumping again.
Yeah,
CPR.
Just very basic knowledge of CPR, and that is a total of 14.
So he is now stabilized again.
But with Madam's lipstick on him.
And Talia will say, "Look for a throne that way."
What?
Or don't.
No, hold on. Who has the jewels?
Diamond.
Diamond.
Diamond has them.
The thing is, I feel like she would have stashed them by Lucas.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just so that it wasn't like hindering her while she was running about.
So I think technically Lucas has them,
Yeah.
not literally in his hand.
No,
Yeah.
They're like here with him.
Yeah.
Sure, then
Or
she'll look for a
let's
throne.
deal with everything and then do that afterwards. I don't know. I'm not the leader.
She's going to go look for a throne. 25, 30. And that's her turn. She's on her way to go to proceed towards the back to look for the throne.
Roll perception.
I mean, from there you're surrounded by walls. You can roll perception at disadvantage to look beyond them.
Great.
You're looking for all the gaps in these little columns.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a 19 on one of them. So that would be a total of a dirty 20. And that's a total of 4. So, you know.
Don't see anything so far. It's dark in the corners. bringing us to
Albert.
who is a busy boy. We're just trying to take out this demon. Yeah, I think he's still good where he is. The door's bolted behind him. Nobody can get in. No one seems to have wanted to, I guess. Perhaps they were warned, don't come in no matter what you hear. So what they think they're hearing is, oh, this must just be normal. They said, don't come in. Follow the orders. We'll take 2 shots. Into the hip. First one is a 7. Second one is a 4. That's 11 points of damage.
So OG demon baby.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
From where I am, can I see Newman on the balcony? Do I have eyes on him? Or would I need to come out here further?
I think you don't, because I think the balcony you're under
It's shelter.
blocking the top of his.
Yeah. So if I come out like this way.
Yeah, or come out forwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. If I move like here, do I have eyes on him?
Just about. He's got partial cover from one of the columns in the middle.
Is there any sort of check I can do to suss out if he looks weak enough to potentially get trapped in the box? Because I know how the box works, and Rosalind's theory is that he needed to be weakened. Would that like take an action to do some sort of insight or arcana roll?
Yes.
Okay. I think it's worth it. So I'll do history just to try and remember what I've been told and remember how he's looked before, because I fought this man multiple times at this point and I sort of know what he looks like when he's getting nearer the end. So, no, we're not going to use that dice. Natural 20 for 25.
If you're focused on him, then yeah, he's looking pretty rough. Looking really rough. On a natural 20, what you know of the box is that it traps ethereal beings, spirits, ghosts.
Okay.
Not people.
Okay. I think we need him dead, Agatha, I'll say. And then, because it's my only useful bonus action in this moment, my spiritual weapon will have another go at the demon baby.
Mm-hmm.
And on another natural 20 for 29, I crit. Ooh, Jesus. 23 points of damage as my needle essentially skewers it through its middle and then draws back out.
Bringing a sort of spurt of black blood with it as it comes back out, but
Sorry, Seth.
covers Seth, sure.
Seth's
oh,
dead.
Seth. I forgot Seth's
Oh, then I think that in that case Rosalind didn't see, like Rosalind hasn't seen until that point that Seth was on the floor. I think in watching her needle emerge from the beast, I think she sort of can finally see past it because I think it's obscuring her vision and she can see his body on the floor and she's just like, oh god, okay, Seth's down by the way. And that's my turn.
You should refer herself. Yeah, I know. Yeah. No, I'm kidding.
Agatha has just heard Rosalind say that we need to kill him. So she does what she does best.
Bang,
Bang, bang, bang! 12, the first
It's a
one.
miss. A beautiful, beautiful miss.
Oh, I can also do my action surge for one more action.
Oh, cool.
'Cause I haven't used that yet.
Cool.
Oh.
Use a different dice.
Yeah. Go back to my bullet
That was
dice.
another miss.
It was another miss, so I've got 2 more left. Oh.
Use a different dice.
Oh my god.
Another miss. This is fantastic because this is what I really need.
Millie, come on, Millie.
Millie,
you've got
Millie.
me. Millie, you've got me. No, you haven't got me.
4 misses.
Yeah, all 4
It's
misses.
the dust
You've got
from
one
that
more
grenade.
shot for your bonus action
Yes, that's true. You could take
I
one.
do.
if you wanted. Do you want?
Do you want any of my dice?
No.
Finally.
Okay, cool. That is a 23.
Sure, that hits. It's just one straight up 4d10.
Yeah, I think all those other misses, she is still kind of reeling from the circle of death that has just happened. So it takes her a while to steady herself. But she finally gets a shot in. And that's 10 points of damage to John Newman. And how's he looking?
Yeah, rough.
Still rough.
Real
Really rough. I will call out then. I think he's getting there.
Well, we need him finished before we can do the thing, I think.
I'm trying!
You're doing wonderfully.
It's Lucas's go.
Lucas is on 1 hit point, so I think the circle of death really rocked him. I think he's actually kind of like leaning on the balcony to keep himself up, but he is hearing the shouting, because to shout at each other across the room, Rosalind and Agatha are being loud. Could Lucas see Newman from this balcony?
I don't think so. I think the columns are exactly in the way, aren't they?
Yeah.
That's really annoying.
What if he moves up this way?
And he's
A
like
little bit more.
Yeah.
right up to the end.
It's a
At
wizard
this-
battle.
At this point, yeah, he's so... There's like nothing left of him, basically, mind or body. He is on death's door and he is mentally gone. But somehow, the voice of these girls that came and became his friends in his darkest, loneliest time reaches him still. And he hears Rosalind's words that we have to kill this person. And so he will shoot a firebolt. 16.
Shield.
Yeah, Lucas, I think, watches it ricochet off, and I think the firebolt, like, whether it absorbs or bounces off this magical shield, it almost sends Lucas back into the wall in the state that he's in. And that's his turn.
It's demon baby number 1.
No, there's no point in eating that body next to me. Now,
What do you mean by that?
ish.
I keep skewering it with a needle.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can work out that I'm doing that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it can. It's perfectly capable of logic.
That's so scary.
Mm-hmm.
Think what it will do is it will use its action to take an unnaturally large leap up onto the balcony,
Oh,
Oh.
Jesus!
No!
and then we'll move right up to him, and that will be its turn.
Oh, God. I think Lucas is just
Sorry,
in a
10p.
state.
It's right in his face, and he
squares.
smiles, and there's this black ichor drooling from its teeth, and it just goes... and then launches into an attack, or attempts to, in its next turn.
Diamond.
Did we miss out on the other guy? We said he was going to come in just before Rosalind.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Demon Baby 2 should go now then, I
Sorry.
guess.
That shouldn't make any difference. It was just going to go straight for Diamond. And is going to slash out with an arm first. And then leave with some teeth. 12 is a miss. Okay, so it keeps running forwards then to sink its teeth into you. An 8 plus 6. I think that's also
Oh,
6.
meets it, beats it.
That's 2d10 plus 3 as its teeth sink into you. It's a 7. And an 8. That makes...
Diamond's down.
It slashes at Diamond and she ducks and dives out the way. And as she comes back up again, she sees at unnatural speed this creature has kept coming. And when she comes back up again, she moves her mouth. Her neck moves just straight into its mouth, sinks its teeth in, and just wrenches flesh out of the side of her throat. And she almost immediately passes out from the blood loss that just pours out of her, and she drops to the ground dead.
Oh, my God.
Lucas did not see this, thankfully.
If I have to choose between saving Lucas or Diamond, I'm gonna go insane.
So it's not Diamond's go, because Diamond's dead.
Because Diamond doesn't get death save.
Okay. Fine. Unfortunately, as much as she wants... It's gonna take her so long to get up. 1, 2, 3, 4. How long would it take her to get up to Newman?
Double dash, you'd be there. So 3 dash actions, 3 sets of movement. Oh, but no, less for you because you can go 50 feet. I think at a double dash you could get up next to him.
Okay. She's gonna drag the king.
Well,
And
okay,
stash him behind. She's moving
I,
like 5 feet, so it's taking 10 feet.
So then you won't reach him now.
That's fine. I'll be like up there relatively.
5 feet or something like that. Well, you know what I mean.
Be on
Yeah.
the balcony.
Then
though.
you don't have far to go.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hoping. Can I tell from the wall? Is he sort of covered from Newman?
No.
Yeah, yes, if he's lying down, then yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Then she will run
What's that?
and come
Soldier
up
boy.
behind him. No, I am going to use my Blood Curse of Bloated Agony on him. So he gets disadvantage on strength and dex checks. Yeah, that's Talia's go. Richard
He's just
Has-
seen Diamond be killed.
just seen Diamond be killed. So I guess he's gonna go and wail on the thing that killed her, which wasn't his original plan. But
As he runs, Rosalind has had a clear line of sight on the whole thing, and she stood in a horrified silence. But she calls out, "I can help her after. I can help her after."
I like to think that Richard is probably at least welling up a bit, so aiming through tears. But with a 20, I think he's still going to hit it.
30.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
So, having seen Diamond go down, he runs towards this demon baby thing and
We've got to hang up on calling it the baby. It's not a baby.
It's less threatening. It makes it less scary.
and through gritted teeth and bleary eyes, he throws 2 punches, just not even looking where he's going, and he manages to hit both of them. And the first lot of damage I rolled was 7. The second lot I did much better on. 10 damage.
What?
Nothing.
Why are you laughing?
I think I just won the game. In a way.
Seth's turn.
So
This is my first death save. Natural 20.
whoa!
You're up.
You're up with 1 hit point.
Oh my god! Oh
So
my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
The circle of death, he feels the same thing as he felt when the Viscounts released his circle of death. And he stood up from that, but this one kind of made him fall down, and he, hit the floor. But he hears faintly Rosalind saying, "I'm sorry, Seth," and then realizing that Seth isn't up. But then Seth is like, "No, I'm up," and he pulls himself up to his feet, and he somehow he looks exhausted after being knocked down 4 times in this fight, but he's back on his feet and he's ready to help.
You're incredible.
I'm here.
You're incredible.
I'm here to help, miss. And that's the end of Seth's turn.
Talia's gonna call out to Harold. Harold, up here, please, help! To hopefully get his attention on Newman to shoot him.
Then yes, it is Howard. Howard's got choices. Well, he doesn't have choices really. He definitely can't see. Well, he does have choices. He can move. So as he steps out and aims his gun up, Newman can see him pointing the gun at him, knows what kind of condition he is, and knows that Howard is a man not to be trifled with. And so I think what are probably going to be his last words on this mortal realm for now, he looks over to this demon that's just mauled Diamond, and he shouts out, "Kill the king!" And Howard pulls the trigger on his gun twice.
He was gonna do that.
An 18 and a 27, so both of those hits. So that's a 7 damage. And 14 damage. Newman is still alive.
Oh. Well, then I think as Rosalind's free action, almost as the final syllable leaves Newman's mouth, she calls out in response, "Protect the king!"
John Newman has a turn.
Yes.
He could still be in this. He's on 9 hit points. How rough is Talia looking?
Talia's taken barely any damage this whole.
Barely. Then I'm going to be weird. He's gonna cast Bigby's hand.
He's gonna what?
What the fuck is Big B's
He's gonna
hand?
cast Bigby's hand. It's like Mage Hand, but a lot bigger. Okay, he's got choices to make.
Choices.
Giant hand appears in front of you.
Wonderful.
Tally's like, what the
And the best thing you can do then is the hand is going to try and push you off the balcony.
Whoa.
It's an opposed strength, and I have advantage.
How far would it throw me if it pushed me off? If I let it?
It's at about 30 feet.
Yeah, but how far out would I end up?
I think it's only 5 feet.
Let's be weird with it. Talia's gonna use that and try to push off, and she's gonna go with the jump and try and land as far out as possible. She's not gonna fight it.
Not gonna fight it, okay? So the hand just pushes you off the edge, and you drop 30 feet.
Which is 3d6 bludgeoning damage. How far out do I fall?
You're 2 squares in. 9, 10 points of damage. He is going to run along here. Yeah, so he's basically moved to the back now at the moment. He's going to try and dissipate. He's running. He's doing well. But this hand is now guarding the top of the stairs that you just came up.
Do not let him get away.
He's getting away.
I'm on it.
Madam, her last instructions were look for the throne, and then she heard kill the king, and then she heard Rosalind protect the king, and then she heard Rosalind say, do not let him get away. So, and then she's kind of looking around, and she's witnessing...
Talia points up to Newman.
Talia points up to Newman and continues to look around and sees Richard punching on this demon thing, and then seeing a pair of legs poking out from the other side of the demon. She didn't see any of that happen. And she really has to pull herself together. There's a lot of instructions by a lot of different people going on. If the number one priority right now is to stop him from getting away, she will shoot him.
Sure.
20.
Maybe here you can get a last fleeting glimpse of him before he disappears into the corridor.
She simply has to take a shot with the pistol. She simply has to hit and get a good shot. Because it's only a d10.
He only has 9 hit points.
So I need to get a 9 or a 10. Or crit. That's a 19 to hit. No shields left. Okay. So,
Come on, madam.
Madam, back up against this wall looking at him, hearing the sound of the brass knuckles hitting against the fleshy body of the demon behind her. A single tear in her eye as she is aware of what is happening and why it's happening behind her. Pulls herself together, shoots him, and it kind of grazes his arm as I only do 2 damage.
It is Albert's turn. He's there at the back, so he's now gonna...
Albert, move. Stop him.
Definitely can't see him. Has any idea where he is. Like, this is a man at the other end of the building. His best bet is
To go for the demon baby.
Yeah.
to go for the upper one that's attacking
Lucas.
his literal brother. So he's gonna have to...
Brother of the Brotherhood.
Oh.
And we'll take 3 shots then at this creature. A hit and a miss. A hit, 5 on the other. That's 18 points of damage. This creature's still looking pretty up. Alright. The demons themselves, that...
Demon
Diamond.
2 is the one who killed
Yes.
Diamond, and
Okay, so
that's one's turn.
That's actually better then. Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
choice clearer.
Unfortunate.
So he's going to turn 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, God.
He just gets there. He'll take the opportunity attack from Richard.
16.
A 16 hits.
Is it looking rough, this one?
It's looking very bad. Like, you could end him on this turn.
I think on the off chance that he crits and manages to do more damage, he will use a luck point to get advantage on it. I know he's already hit. I rolled the same number. Okay, come on.
So it's a hit.
Do good. It is still a hit. 9?
9 is not enough,
Oh.
but it was close. It was close.
I knew it.
12 would have done it. So this creature slips past, takes a glancing, more than a glancing blow. Snarls and whimpers a little as this blow hits him, but carries on, knowing that, having a rough idea of why he has to kill the king. because it sort of contains some of the memories of the man who jumped into the pits. And he's unconscious.
I like
This
this
creature
round.
then will roll with advantage against the king, who I'll tell you his AC is on a piece of paper over here, 16.
Oh.
Okay.
Those are both low.
They don't have a +10, so that first attack is a miss.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh,
Yeah.
We weren't going to be that lucky.
Auto crit, 2 death saves.
Shit.
Okay.
He is down to his last.
It is Rosalind's turn.
Now it is Rosalind's turn.
And luckily for me, healing word is a bonus action. Yes. If you die again, you can't heal other people.
No, because do you know what you've got that would be really helpful in this situation?
Yeah. So Rosalind is going to use her last 2nd level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on Seth, whether he likes it or not.
Cure Wounds or Healing Word?
No, Healing Word, sorry, because bonus action from afar. Seth, I'm afraid we really need all of your talents. And you will get another 9 hit points back. And then Rosalind will move. And she will unleash her Radiant Bolt at the creature.
At the king, yes.
No, at the creature.
At the creature.
I know we know the king is a creature.
At the king.
Yes. 18 to hit.
Hits.
And Rosalind is absolutely having none of this. Her eyes are locked on it. And it will take... I don't know why I rolled a d6 with that. This is the one that I've hexed. It'll take 8 points of damage. Doubled to 16.
Tell me how you end this demonic creature.
I think so. She throws out a very quick healing word to Seth. She scrambles, I think, using the pillars to sort of like hold herself up and move herself along in just absolute panic autopilot. But also, for the first time in her life, for the first fight of her life, the battle calm that she's heard men talk about and brag about all her life and never quite understood, she feels it sink in. And she trusts herself and her power, and she knows that... Listen, it's not me if I don't cry in the middle of a battle. She didn't quite know what her mother was talking about when she said she had the seeds of something precious inside of her, but Rosalind knows that outside of any silly interpretation, she has something fucking divine, and she shoots that at this creature to protect the king, to protect the world. And I think the blasts kind of go straight into the head, like where the brain would be in a normal human, and kind of blows out like matter and black ichor, and it probably spatters over the king. And then I think the creature kind of makes a noise and slumps to the floor, and she just stares at its sort of lifeless, maybe one last twitch of limb, and breathes out a big sigh of relief. And that's her turn.
I think Agatha has just seen Madam B take a shot at Newman from where she is. She's going to run to where Madam B is to see if she can see Newman. I tug on Madam B's arm and I say I'll try.
Got any more grip points?
Yeah. So I'm going to roll with advantage. That's a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Just hits.
Just hits.
Oh my god.
Okay. I just hit
Oh
him.
my god, Agatha.
5 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that would be... Oh no, it's only 2d6.
Yeah.
Well, if it's two, yeah, then it's
So that's an extra 6 points of damage.
you take him out.
Oh my god.
And he's dead. So I think Agatha takes a shot. And she just sees, even though like it's just like the back of his head that she sees, she takes the shot, and then she just sees nothing. And I think there's a brief moment where she can't tell if he's on the floor or if he got away.
And then a bit of blood trickles out and drops over.
And I think there's definitely a moment, a pause, where she's not sure what the outcome of this is. And I think she just waits for a bit until she knows for certain.
I think
And you hear a thud as his body.
She breathes out.
we need to use the box before he does whatever he does.
Okay, Lucas.
Oh god. Alright, baby boy on 1 hit point with a demonic creature in his face. And he is not doing well. He doesn't know what's happened to Diamond. He doesn't know what's happening down here at all anymore. I think he's lost grip on all of that. And I think that with something coming at him this hard, feeling this weak, this bloodied, this injured, the way that he did that horrible night, the worst night of his life, the worst night of all of their lives, I think he closes his eyes, and I think he holds out his hand, and the instinct that his father drilled into him, that his organization drilled into him, has him cast Firebolt again. But I think he casts it whilst closing his eyes and saying, it's not real, 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 it's not real. And then he casts Firebolt.
With disadvantage.
Yeah. And he gets a 17.
With disadvantage.
He rolled a 12 and a 14, and he has a +5.
Okay, it hits then.
1 point of damage!
Oh,
Okay,
baby!
I can math that. And this creature looks at you.
You're not real.
And it leans in so close.
It's not real.
And this is my free action that I'm using here.
It's not real, it's not real, it's not real.
This long black tongue comes out of its face in between these sharp pointed teeth, and it licks up the side of your face, tasting blood and sweat and fear. And it says, "Lucky boy," as it takes the leap off the balcony down to basically on top of Steph's head, but a little bit further towards me, down there, and will attempt to double action move over to the king. Like he can get there, which is enough.
Can
But
Rosalind
he's used his
do...
action.
No, he hasn't.
Would I get an
Oh, yes,
opportunity?
he has.
Yeah,
He
would
has,
Rosalind get
yeah.
opportunity?
Would I get an opportunity attack on him because he moved past me? Well, no, because I don't have anything up and I'm a fucking spellcaster.
Yeah, you could try and hit him for 1 point of damage.
I don't even know if you do that. I'm going to be so for real.
I do 1 point of damage with my unarmed strike.
I mean, why not?
Agatha only did 0.
Ah,
I mean, Lucas did, so
What?
fuck it, why not? We bought.
Oh, Lucas would also get an opportunity attack
That's a very good point.
for his 1 point of damage.
And I think, as somebody who has been trusted with some amount of control over Lucas Thorne, and as somebody who shares his condition, I would like to think that the lick and that difference of physical sensation to what Lucas experienced in what he is experiencing in his head would be enough to ground him almost for a moment, just for long enough that he can open his eyes, because that's really fucking confusing. No one called him a lucky boy, and certainly nothing licked his face. And I just think in that momentary panic, he can take another attack. 16.
Tell me about the. I mean, this is you haven't killed him.
Okay.
Just to be clear.
Lucas
This is just for Lucas. Tell me the strength of his father's arm
Oh God.
as he lashes out.
I think Lucas, when Lucas thinks about his father, it's the arms that he thinks about, because that was his childhood when he was small, was being lifted up like he weighed nothing, was watching with awe and wonder and excitement to be like that one day, as his father lifted truly stupid, insane Regency versions of dumbbells and weights, and watching his arm flex and move as he reached to cast spells and to teach Lucas the hand movements and the different components that a wizard needs to be strong in this world. And Lucas has never been strong in the way his father was. His strength is different. It comes from books and from his mind, and he's always wished he was more like his father, and he's always felt sorry that he wasn't, because maybe if he was, he could have done something that night. Maybe he could have done something like his father would have hit. And he reaches out.
And for 1 point of damage,
1 point of damage.
you crack this creature just in the foot as it leaps over. And lands and runs past Rosalind.
And Rosalind takes her opportunity attack.
Yeah, no.
Wild swing as this creature, moves past.
Rosalind's arms are a lot shorter than Lucas's. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't think she even knows what she's doing. I actually think that she just sees it streak towards the king, and it's just the blind panic of no! And she sort of tries to throw herself in front of it, and it just barrels past her because it's so much bigger and stronger.
Taya's turn, because Diamond was allowed to die.
How hurt does this other demon look? Mediocre.
Yeah.
How strong do they look?
Bruised and bloodied. It's deceiving, I suppose, because it's quite this thin, gangly creature, but you've seen it do some pretty rough stuff, I think, to some of the... Well, you just saw it tear out Diamond's neck. I'm pretty sure it beat up Seth and...
Yeah.
Howard pretty...
She's gonna get up in between them.
He will use his reaction as you get into range then, because things with long ranges are allowed to do that. So as you get into range, he can take his reaction to take a swipe at you with his claws.
Okay.
18 plus 6, 24.
Yeah.
11 damage of slashing, if it makes a difference.
It doesn't anymore, because she doesn't get resistances to anything anymore, because she's not a demon.
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's gotten up in between. And she's trying to work out whether to attack it, to shove it away from the king, or to try and grapple it somehow. Can she roll any sort of insight to see if they're... Because she wants to work out how, are they a strong being or are they just, damagey? I don't know if she would know that or if she has to roll to figure that out.
I think based on size alone, you could... It's strong-ish. If you want to roll, I can tell you exactly how strong it is. Well, not exactly. You know what I mean.
Well,
roll an insight, sure.
Okay.
Just to sort of... Now you're right up close with it. You can see the...
Yeah, no, that's a 10.
You were hoping to, but this slash across you kind of dazes you a little, and you're shaking out instead of taking in this creature, you're just sort of shaking out that sort of fuzziness as you refocus for the rest of your move.
She's gonna turn her back on the creature, and she's gonna try and stabilize the king.
Boo!
Good choice.
She's not very good, but
Worth trying.
the more chances, the better, right? She does not succeed to do that. So she tries to put her hands on the king to try and stabilize him in any way and try and stop the blood flow, and her hands just slip all over the place. She's not trained in any of this. And so she calls out, I can't do it. Somebody else needs to try and fix him or somebody, I can't do this. And so she turns back around, and the panic that was in her about not being able to fix the king subsides, because that's not what she's good at. She doesn't know how to help people. She's not a healer. What she is she is a fighter, and she knows how to stand between an enemy and something she's trying to protect. That's all she's ever done in a fight, is try to get in the way. So she squares her shoulders, looks it in the eye, and she'll let out a guttural curse, and she will curse this creature in front of her, so it has disadvantage on dex and strength checks, and she will try to amplify that. So that is a Constitution saving throw.
16.
Okay, well, it works for the next round. It just doesn't carry on.
Disadvantage for the next round.
Yeah.
And damage on my second attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can Seth, as a free action...
Cry?
No, actually, he doesn't cry anymore. He hasn't cried since his mother died, which was when he was a baby. Anyway, as a free action, he will shout, "I have a plan, Sir Mr. Punchy Man.
Richard,
Hello?
Stand next to the king if possible and wait for my command,
Okay.
That's
please."
all.
25. Can I still punch it?
No. Wait.
He will hold his action.
Seth's
For
mum.
Seth's
For
command.
Seth's command.
I'm so intrigued.
Seth is going to. So he is not. He's not close. However, he's gonna stumble forward with the strength he has with until he's. That's as far as he can get. And he is going to hold on to his amulet and use his channel divinity of preserve life. And he is going to put 1 hit point into the king, so he stands back up at 1 hit point, and then point at him and go, "Punch him!"
Richard will turn around and use his action to punch the king.
I will also put my other 19,
That is saves. 10 out of 10.
and then I will put the rest of my hit points in. So 1 into the king, just so it's all clarified. 1 health point into the king, 4 into 9 into Harold, and 10 into Rosalind.
Okay, so with advantage because
Oh, with advantage because he's prone. That's definitely gonna hit. 17 plus 9. No,
Can't.
because he goes back down.
Yeah, there's no.
King has a brief moment of.
And then just
I think Richard, because Richard, like once a guy is down, Richard knows, like he fought in the ring, you know, he is a proper brawler. He proper comes along and just jabs down.
He's back down again and unconscious.
yeah. Seth doesn't feel good about this plan. Very much like, well,
Talia calls out, "That was good."
Top of the round then is Harold. Does he have a clear line of sight there?
To the thing, yeah.
There's nothing else to do but shoot. So first one misses, second one hits. 7 damage.
Madam B turns to Agatha, suppose, puts a hand on her, and I suppose in the way that Madam B would, how does the box work?
Well, it's open, and
Do I have to be close, or?
I don't believe so.
She kind of puts her. You did magnifique.
Yeah.
I will continue to look for the throne.
Yes.
And she'll-
That is
Yeah.
smart.
Then she will continue to look
Alright.
for the throne.
I'll be here.
And whatever she does, at this moment she cannot look behind her at what's going
Yeah.
on. She's keeping herself busy, so she kind of steps out further this way. Throne?
Not there. What you can see, not from what you can see there.
I suppose then
Is it in that little cubby hole?
I worry that she'll have to ask Diamond to have a look see, but she doesn't want to do.
She can look in that cubby hole first.
Yes, I suppose she takes a step forward. She's very much feeling with like dreading the worst of like having to face her mistakes, and she's just trying to focus to hope if it's on this side of the building. So yeah, that's all her movement, and she will, I guess, what should she do for her
Can
action?
she move more for her action?
Oh, I suppose for her action as well. Yeah, she's just
She's
just having a wander, I
wandering
suppose,
around.
yeah. And then this cubby hole.
No, not in there either. Into the other one.
All right, I'm looking into this cubby hole.
Okay. Yeah, it could be there.
Can I do a
Oh,
perception?
At the back of the room, there is the sitting on a small day on a rock, I guess, a big stone. There is the chair. You are reasonably sure is this very old, unflattering chair. You've never seen the coronation of a king, of course, a king of England. There is a very old chair, and now that she has access to magic abilities, there is a sort of arcaneness emanating from the chair that she can sort of sense. So yes, at the back of that room, which is another, we'll say 20 feet away, is the chair.
She has 10 feet of movement left, so she'll just get halfway there.
Dragging it out will be half speed.
Yeah, of course. But she's got it started. I
I
think I found it.
Bringing us
Ugly
to
chair.
Albert. Guess he can just pop up over here.
Yeah.
That's all he needs to do, isn't it?
I'll be boy.
And take 3 shots, I suppose.
Mhm.
The first 2 both hit. I was 19 points of damage.
Woof.
Rosalind knows what she has to keep doing, but before she does, this is the story we're telling, and I'm gonna get a little gay. So I think that I just want to be clear that, like, not in a strange way and not in a overwhelming way, but there's just a split second, I think, because she's so close and she has such a clear view, watching Talia square off against this demon to put herself in the way of a man that she hates. I think Rosalind can recognise that for the first time, Talia wants to do good for the sake of good, if I'm not wrong, and Rosalind, in seeing this, realises that she's never seen it before in the way that she thought she did. And so there's a moment of both sadness and clarity when she thinks back on what she thought she had with Talia, and there's a split second of almost the possibility of falling in love with her again one day, because she can see that who she thought she was is in there somewhere, but that's still someone different. But I think Rosalind sees someone different for the first time, and for the first time it's not scary. And regardless of all of that, they're a team, the way they always have been, and everyone around us is a team, and Rosalind knows what she has to do, and she will keep firing. She will fire another radiant bolt at it. With a 13.
That does not hit.
Oh, actually, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move my spiritual weapon just perfectly enough so the needle kind of, like a dart almost, I think, flies at it. Dirty 20.
That hits.
9 points of damage, and I think it just sort of skewers like the meat of one of its limbs. And then we'll pull back out and stay poised right by it. And that will be Rosalind's turn.
I've got one last play. One last
Fuck, okay. To try and stop us.
play. Yeah.
Agatha is going to do an Arcana check on the Morne box. Agatha is going to move to
That'll do.
Yeah,
That's underneath.
that is underneath.
Say that will do.
Arcana, which is...
Have Bardic left?
I do have Bardic. What's Bardic?
It's a D8.
D8.
15.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Fuck's sake.
He resists whatever this is.
okay. Lucas will turn across the balcony and keep doing the one thing he can do, which is shooting firebolts at this thing, made slightly more stable by the memory of his father and by feeling in the smallest way more connected to him by the fact that he landed a punch on a demon and his dad loved punching demons. So he will roll an attack. And he gets a 12.
Yes.
But he's feeling slightly steadier. I think he steals himself on the balcony and he feels a little bit better. Oh god.
This is probably it. This is his, there. It's nothing to do with me, guys. It's nothing to do with me. This is his last move.
Hail Satan.
He's going to come around here. 5. 10. And picks up.
No!
He picks him up.
Yoinked.
It's not enough, is it? I guess it could be, because he could double dash. So yeah, that's fine then. There, he's going to move 1 square over here. So you have a choice. You can either, make some sort of grapple to hold him back. I was going to say 1 square of movement. He'd still have enough to keep going. I would say your best bet is just.
I'm gonna attack it.
Yes, and
Richard will also attack it.
My spiritual weapon would have got an opportunity attack on it too,
Yes.
yeah. So all 3 of you.
right? 21 to hit.
Okay, that hits. He's got partial cover, but that still hits.
11 damage
partial
as
cover.
my spiritual weapon sort of slashes, drags across its body to try and, like, as it leaves, almost to try and, like, hold it in place, and as it moves, it sort of drags its body across the spiritual weapon.
Talia rolled an 11, so I don't think she hits.
That's a miss. It comes down to this final roll.
For Diamond. Come on, Richard.
16.
16 hits.
Okay.
Did you use your bardic on Talia?
I didn't. Thank you. Okay, let me roll Richard's and then I'll add my bardic to Talia. 6, 7, 8, 9. Richard does 10 damage.
That's enough.
Oh.
So it falls.
Drop in the body. Make a luck saving throw. We're gonna make something. I want to just
Yeah.
right to the edge. Like he gets dropped. Does this body roll down into the cracks, despite everything that you've tried? Does pure luck end this? Is there anything anyone can do to change? I'm gonna say there's a 60% chance because the body is being carried in front. He's been punched from behind. The creature is falling forwards. The body is rolling forwards. There's a 60% chance the body goes in to the crack.
Anything.
This is a deranged
12, right?
suggestion.
12 would be 60%.
Yeah.
Deranged suggestion. Is there any way I can use my spiritual weapon, which is a needle, to either skewer the king's clothes to keep him from falling, or to sort of block the bit of the chasm that he's going to fall down? I know that's ridiculous. Is there any way?
Can I will my bardic inspiration into this?
Action, you can't move. So your spiritual weapon is too far away.
Yeah.
Harold can take a shot, a blasting shot to try and push this creature. What we're trying to do here is the creature's toppling forwards, holding the.
And
creature.
we want to push it back.
We want to have him topple back. So Richard punched him forwards.
There is nothing Seth can do.
So if Harold's attack hits, it's going to reduce the DC by 1.
I will send. This is literally my final spell slot, and I will send the 3 first level magic missiles I have then around to try and like boom, 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 push it back.
Okay. So that will reduce
From
it
that
by
angle.
1.
Great. Lucas has Mage Hand. Could Lucas push it back with Mage Hand?
I think a firebolt would be better.
Okay, he'll do a firebolt. 16 firebolt.
Yep, that hits. So that's another -1. So that'll take it down to 10.
I'm the wrong side to do anything. Anything that I hit with is going to push him more into it.
I hold on to my amulet and I just kind of like
Pray.
hope.
Albert can do. I'm just wondering if you can do a little trick shot, bounce
Like
the
a
bullet off
ricochet.
Obviously, mass-wise, it doesn't really work. But he's going to shoot at the big pillar opposite and hope that the bullet ricochets back and hits this creature. And I'm going to say he's got to roll a 25 plus.
Yeah.
An 11, so that's 19 to no.
No.
He just fires a random shot and doesn't do it.
We can't
Can't
do
throw
anything.
your hammer?
You're here. You could throw your hammer this way.
Can I throw my hammer?
Yeah, any weapon can be thrown. Roll an attack.
Yeah, so I'm throwing my hammer. Just fully,
This is a ranged attack rather than a.
just fully belting it as best as I can. I rolled 15.
Okay.
So scared.
Has everybody attempted something?
Everyone who is in the room.
Yeah, Madam B.
Madam B has a throne.
Has
Well,
Yeah,
going to the
she's in a
throne.
different room.
and doesn't really have sight on anything.
Madam and Aggie are both in a different room.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're dealing with. You guys are Team A with this situation. Aggie is Team B, and Madam is Team C.
Yeah.
But she.
Does anyone have a D20 they would like me to roll?
Ah!
I know how you love
No,
your D20.
because then if it goes wrong, it's our fault.
Hey, if it goes wrong, it was always our fault, guys.
I will roll this one from
Yeah.
Fey
Your Fey
Portal.
Portal one.
Yeah.
Fey
If it
Portal.
goes wrong, Rosalind has a deranged plan.
Oh God, guys, I'm.
This is like the role of the show. I'm so
So is it 8 or below or 7? I think 8 counts as a failure.
I think so too.
because meets it beats it.
Because we want.
Yeah.
I want. There's a 40% chance. There's
Yeah.
now a 60% chance that it'll work.
Oh my god.
Does anyone want to roll it?
No.
No, you have to. I'm so scared. I can't watch.
10. Oh, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, it is a 10, not a 19.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
It's a 19.
Oh,
Oh, even better! Even better!
oh, he skid so far away from the crack. He's fine.
It makes no difference.
We didn't have to do anything.
Bang, 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 and it falls backwards, and the king's body rolls. The king's unconscious body rolls backwards. God damn it! That was it. That was my last.
Oh
move.
my god.
Now everything's dead, so it's up to you guys now.
Harold,
Initiative is over,
Harold, what do we do?
unless you want to keep initiative up for this thing going on in the corner.
Morne hold.
Oh, I.
Who would be
Pause
next?
everything,
Yeah.
and we just focus in on Agatha and the Mornehold box. So basically, while all that was happening, this is happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
More or less, it's not. Whatever.
So, despite all the whatever is happening behind me, I
You
don't
just
know.
go bang, crash,
Yeah,
wallet.
Screaming.
There's just a whole bunch of noise, but Agatha has honed all her attention onto this Mornhold box, and she is trying so hard. She's never had this type of concentration before. And
Is her arcane higher than yours?
yeah. So I'm going to roll an Arcana check,
It's a natural 1.
which is a natural 1.
It's a 9 for me, so. Ignoring everything that was happening outside in the Abbey, you're focused on this box.
Yes.
And to just keep things simple, I'm going to have you roll best of 5 on the box and the ghost. If you succeed 3 times, best of 5, you manage to trap him. If you do not, his spirit manages to pull away and escape before you can draw it in.
Okay.
Since you're probably not going to plan on running through the city trying to capture him indefinitely.
Yeah.
What's
No.
his DC?
Failed your first one. The DC is 15.
So I have to get at least an 11
And yeah, this is your Arcana, isn't it?
3 times. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
So that's 2 failures. So you
2
need to
failures.
succeed these.
You need to succeed
3
now.
times in a row.
Roll all 3 at the same time.
Yeah.
Just really go for it.
Use
Do
your
you
bullet.
No, one at a time.
Oh, you can
Yeah, yeah.
use. Sorry,
I
you
say-
could use each of our chunks.
Yeah.
You could do a
If
full
the
roll of
Fey
3.
if the Fey Portal ones are for the important roles.
Come on,
say
Fey
do, I say
Portal.
do it one at a time to build.
Because those are big, yeah.
Fey Portal, please.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
One success.
16!
16.
This is what it comes down to, guys.
Come on. Come on.
Give it a bit more of a shake than that.
No!
3 failures. This spirit, you feel it pull just out of range of the box, and as that feeling within the box, that pull fades from you, you hear running out across the city. Dong. And then further away, dong. These little bells ringing out. Same as you had last time.
And
So Newman, at least, has escaped.
and I know that I haven't been successful, but for the time being, I managed to convince myself that it's all right. I can try this again. But Newman, he keeps coming back. This isn't the last that he's seen of us, or that we've seen of him. And no matter what, we will always keep on fighting him. And he will never get away from us, no matter how hard he tries. And I close the Mornhold box, and I walk out of the room that I'm in.
As you do so again, the ground begins to shake. It was only shaking moments ago, but combat doesn't last very long.
We need to start the ritual. Harold, I'll and Rosalind is gonna go over to Diamond before anything else. It's what she's here to do, and she promised Richard. So Rosalind will go, and I know we're not in combat, but I think she'll kneel down beside Diamond, and wince at the sight of what her neck looks like. But she will very gently lay her hand over Diamond's heart, lean in, and attempt to cast Revivify.
You cast a Revivify, and you see the blood, so much blood that's poured around all over you, is soaking now into your knees, the skirt on your knees, drawing up into you. Now as you cast this spell, that same blood starts being pulled out and leaving your dress in pristine, or whatever you're wearing, dress I guess, pristine condition, as every drop of it starts to pull back and draw into her body, and the flesh reknits itself over her neck, and she reaches out and this hand digs into your wrist. Nails, you bleed as these sort of sharp manicured nails dig into you, and she looks at you.
Diamond? Are you here?
Yes.
Rosalind will throw her arms around her and give her a big, big hug.
Cool. She releases the grip on your hand, on your wrist, hugs you back, breathing heavily.
It's okay. We did it, I think. Or we did enough. But we need to get started.
Talia turned to Richard as soon as she saw Rosalind run away and said, "Help me move him. I don't know where we're going yet, though." Gesturing towards the king.
Okay. At this point, then Howard sort of starts taking over, moves in, not taking over, directing, moves more into the centre of the abbey. Madam, bring the throne out to me here. And other people help her, so they drag the throne out. Whoever helps.
Seth likes to help.
We would have sort of started to follow whatever direction he went in, so we'll start.
Pick the king up.
Yeah.
Around with you. Okay. Strap him down to the chair. Tie him down so he doesn't slip off.
Are there things to tie him down with?
I'm sure you can find something. Curtains, tall.
Yeah, cool.
Literally
We will start doing that. Yeah.
Enough to hold him onto the chair.
I have some ribbons in my reticule.
What happened to the crown jewels?
Diamond, did you have those?
They're upstairs. Lucas, I guess, carefully comes downstairs holding the two items, the crown and the scepter.
It's time. You did fantastically, and Rosalind will go and give him a big hug too. I don't think he can't hug her back because he's holding, but I think, I think that she gives him a kiss on the cheek, and she just, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. You're here.
If it wasn't so pale, he would blush.
You're here. I'm so proud of you. We need to start. That there's time for. I can't heal you. I don't have anything left. I'm sorry.
Seth comes up and gives him a bow and goes,
Seth, Lucas, Seth.
You look quite bad, sir. Do you mind if I put my hand on you?
He can do what I can. It's remarkable.
Right. I do cure wounds and heal him for 12 hit points.
Well, that puts him up to 13 then.
I guess I do the same to Diamond as well, because Diamond was on 1 hit point.
Yeah.
Diamond.
Lucas brings down the things. That's good boy. Put the crown on his head. Put the scepter in his hand. Tie them on too.
We'll keep tying everything in.
Rosalind joins in with some ribbon.
I need to make markings.
There's lots of blood.
There is.
I don't like it.
There's lots of blood, and he moves over to one of the cultists that has been sort of slashed over. He takes the one that was next to Diamond, drags him over, and he sort of rips off some of the fabric in his hands. He uses a sort of rag to start painting the ground. He starts dragging this body with him to use as a sort of ink pot, and starts drawing all these arcane symbols and images, mixes of sort of demonic, ancient Celtic, some sort of ones that sort of look Egyptian and Far Eastern, other sort of squarish ones that you don't recognize that you've ever seen. None of it is recognizable, but the shapes and patterns. And he's working his way around the center of the throne, drawing lines out, drawing different sort of esoteric images of planets and stars and moons and other symbols that you don't understand and recognize. And he's doing this. It all starts to seep towards these cracks as well, and energy is kind of flowing into the blood as these images and writings take their true forms. And as it sort of finishes, the energy pulls and ripples, and all of you can sort of feel energy being pulled out of you. Rosalind especially, you can feel your energy is not drained, but you can feel something pulling almost through you rather than out of you. This sort of divine energy. The same for Seth. You sort of your eyes begin to glow a little. Your hammer that was sitting aside, you've only held for moments, but you've used it to fight good battles. You did the right thing with them, and you've left some of your own energy in this thing. It's connected to you. The hammer glows and leaks out this sort of misty golden energy. It pulls out of the pillars, it pulls out of the walls and begins to swirl around, and the king, unconscious, tied to the chair, a scepter tied tightly in one hand, this crown tied over his head, presumably almost like a a lady's sort of it's just over and tied underneath his chin and stuff. His eyes burst open wide and like light comes out of his eyes, but like flames come out of his mouth, and he screams in pain and sort of starts to look around at him to see what's happening. He can't quite talk very clearly because his mouth is tied shut against the crown, but he's like, no, 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 as this ritual begins to take place and the energies around you are drawn in, and the ground trembles and you can hear below you almost the king's own screams echoing, but in this low rumble from something deep below. As these cracks and chasms within the earth start darkening and dimming and cracking, and earth is starting to fall in from the sides. Various stones, not stepping stones,
Like
flagstones are cracking and falling into the gap more and more as the edges of the cracks spread wider, but is filling in the gaps below, so it's kind of leaving just sort of these divots and trenches within, as the king screams just no, 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 as all of his plans that he's spent so long focusing on, foolishly, he thought he was so strong. The men with him thought they were so strong. They took out a team of 45, 50 warriors of this ancient order, slaughtering fighters, librarians, healers. They took them all out in a single night. They were unstoppable. Except for 3 annoying little girls. And try as they might, everything they sent against these teenagers was deflected every single time. And as this rift seals up and the hope of rescuing Talia's father goes with it, your mother, whatever happened with Talia that afternoon, there are losses, but this is a win. And it's over to you.
Rosalind watches, and as she watches the cracks fill in over the glow, for Rosalind at least, hope isn't lost actually, because after everything that she's been through, what she's learned is that for herself, for her journey through this world, which she now is going to make much more alone than she ever was, but God, that feels so much better than anything else ever did. She will never be without hope. And she knows so deeply in her that this is the start of a new order, that they, with everyone in this room, have reshaped what was lost into something more, something better than what it was. And that's not an end of hope. And what that means is that we can regroup and we can rebuild. And suddenly, for the first time since she was back in Bloodlow, the knowledge crystallizes in her that she will see her mother again. She knows she will. Hope isn't lost. That's just a mission for the future. And these people will be with her.
I like to think that the girls stood as we
Yes.
currently are, hand in hand,
Absolutely.
leaning on each other.
And before you go on, I would just like to add that when Rosalind put her hand on Talia's shoulder, for the first time actually in a really long time, it felt like getting her childhood best friend back without anything else. And that was nice.
And I think after the cracks have stopped glowing, she disentangles herself from the other two and leaves them together. And she'll go and kneel at the centre with her hand on the floor. Because she knows what they've done has made it harder to get her father back. And that's all she wanted to do. She didn't care about anything else except for finding him. But for once, she was in a fight where she didn't care about what she wanted anymore. She didn't care about who it was that she wanted to come out of this in a selfish way for selfish reasons. She wanted to win, to save the world, no matter what the cost of it was to herself. And I think tears fall, but not in the way that they would have before. She's not angry. She's not frustrated. She's content with the fact that we will try and find him. We will try and save him. And if we can't, that's okay. Because that's what we're here for. We're here to save the world.
As you reach out and touch the center of this epicenter, roll an Arcana check.
18.
18 is the number to hit. As this last chink of light is buried by moving soil and stones, and your hand sort of touches towards it. The moment your finger makes contact with that, at the end of this sort of thought process that you were having, you touch out, and you can just feel through this last pinhole your father, you, and then it's gone. But you know he's alive still.
She gets her strength from him. Of course he's okay. She smiles a bit. Makes a silent promise that she will do anything in her power to get him back, so long as it doesn't jeopardize everything else.
Hand on your shoulder, big, meaty hand. Well, biggish. It's meaty for sure. He's a man who enjoys his excesses. And Hal just says, "We've got you."
I think I know that now.
With my spare hand that I have, I am feeling my father come up towards the back of us. I'll grab his other hand. I know that it's damaged and it's maybe causing him pain, but I just need to hold him because over the past few months I have lost so many things, but I've also gained so much. And even though the losses are so painful, and I know that the pain won't just disappear straight away, but I am holding my father's hand, who has made a promise to try to change. And I'm holding the hand of one of my best friends, who has also done the same. And I feel my other best friend on the other side of her, who has changed so much for the better. And I know that we have all changed for the better, and it's a work in progress. We've got so much work to do, believe me. But we did this, and if we can do this, then what is it that we can't do? We just saved the world, for God's sake.
As you take your hand in Howl's, there's just the slightest squeeze in return.
I'm feeling that. I've been told it before, but I've never really believed it. I just that little squeeze. I know that I'm not alone. And that there are people who love me so much, and I love them back. And I'll do whatever I can to keep hold of that. Even when things get bad again, even when we have to fight John Newman again, because we will. That belief will always be there. And I've been told my whole life what to believe, but this is the first time I've made the choice to believe in something for myself. And that is the unity of this group of people, and the people that will join us, and the people that were once here and have gone, will always be one.
I think we all cried.
Yeah.
Something is the relief of what we've done. It's the weight of everything we've done, and it's the weight of all of it, and the relief.
Talia gets back up and pulls the two of you in for a hug. Like they used to when they were kids.
Except I'm standing this time.
Except you're standing this time. Because for the first time since we've seen them in this campaign,
Yeah.
it feels nice to be around them both again. It's not awful. It's not horrible. I'm not twisted with feelings that I don't know how to contain, and love that's too powerful to be able to do anything about, and hatred that's so difficult to contain. I'm just happy and content, and I love them both as my friends.
And that same way that it was when we were children, Rosalind, I think, is sort of squished in the middle, and the feeling is a feeling that she'd almost forgotten for a while in all of it, because things got so bad so slowly, and then got so much worse so quickly, and I think that she'd forgotten that when they used to hold each other like this when they were small, that was the time in her life where she felt like she was a part of a family. And she knows what that feels like again. And it's not just the three of us holding each other in the middle of Westminster Abbey, of all places, but it's everyone in the room. It's Agatha's father, again, against the odds. It's her brother. It's a brothel madam from the streets of France, and her pit fighter right-hand man, and a whore named Diamond, and a boy named Lucas, who is here against all odds.
And Seth, who we started the journey with. And I think Talia looks up from the hug and holds her hands out towards Seth to tell him to come and join if he wants to. And she looks at everybody else and she gestures to all of them, because I think we should all be together.
And Rosalind is nodding.
And if the others join, they bundle all of them in until we're just a big pile of holding each other and crying and getting over whatever it was that we just went through, and we saved the world.
We saved the world. Maybe not forever. Maybe,
But for the
maybe not
time
from
being.
everything. But tonight, we saved the fucking world.
The one man that doesn't join you in this hug, well, two men really. I'm strapped to a chair.
He's not part of this.
It's a given.
He wasn't invited.
No. Agatha's father, who's lost his two best friends. The sort of friendship that he sees that these girls have, that they've had from boyhood. You've reflected the same thing, but they have 40 years on you. A deep friendship with far too many secrets, it would seem. And he's lost them both. And so he does have that melancholy sadness, but he sees the three of you. And before you bring everybody into this big embrace, he just says, "You did good, girls. You did good." He turns to the king, who is still angrily trying to shout, scream, and fight against it's over. He's lost. And he turns to the king, a man he had sworn his duty in life to, perhaps not as the number one, but number two. Just shakes his head. Well, what are we gonna do with you? He clubs him across the temple with the back of his head, knocks him unconscious again. And starts untying him for now. Well, at least untying the crown jewels. Fuck the king, I suppose.
Fuck the king.
Fuck the king.
Fuck the king.
We need to go.
Yes, that's probably wise.
Did Seth join the hug?
Well, I suppose while everything was happening before that whole hug thing happened, Seth was very much standing more towards the back of the room, kind of looking at everyone, the people that he knows and the people he doesn't know. The people that he's never met, never seen before, but was fighting alongside him. And he feels pure, like there's a very small amount of shame because of how much he went down and how much he relies on other people to help him. But overall, it is mostly he's looking around and he's looking at some of the bodies that are on the floor, and it's very much none of the bodies on the floor are any of our people. So he did some good. And he just kind of watches everything happen, and he is generally happy. And he sees you reach out, and you feel it's very much like it's still improper for me to go. I simply can't. But then he looks at the king that has been tied down and is very much kind of being like, "Yeah, you're a bad person, and you come from a higher standing than me. These are good people, and they come from a higher standing from me." Okay. And a small bit of class consciousness enters. Just a small bit. It's a spark of class consciousness in his mind. But then he does come in and join for the hug. He is very tense the whole way through it, but he's.
But it's progress.
But it's progress.
Two other people who actually don't join you in this hug, but you don't quite realise because there's a lot of bodies. But if anyone made a perception check at this point to look around, you would see Lucas and Diamond at the back. In sort of one of the darker corners, Lucas pushed up against the wall.
See anything?
I do. Talia, I feel like because I've got them facing me and I'm sort of looking over them. When I look up to inspect the room to invite everyone in, I clock them.
And what you see at the back in one of the alcoves of this room, pinned up against the wall, his arms, his hands not really know what to do. They're kind of literally on the wall, keep his balance. He is being eaten alive by Diamond. They're just making it gloriously.
Good for him.
Beautiful.
But everyone else does join. There were some hugs. And then as Howard knocks out the king, puts him over his shoulder, struggles a little bit, but maybe Richard takes over.
Talia walks up and says, "Do you need a hand, old man?" Takes him. Or like helps.
He looks at his incapacitated, disabled hand and he just says, "Too soon."
I didn't mean it like that, I'm sorry.
To the catacombs. I know a way
Right,
out.
I believe you know the way.
Follow me.
And that follow.
We'll follow.
I could tell you that you make your way out of the catacombs, through the catacombs, deep underground, and then up and following through these sort of access hatches that are designed to allow air down, up into one of the streets further off. You don't dare risk getting close to the Abbey, but you can imagine at some point in the near future, after all the silence, soldiers will get curious, soldiers will enter the building, and they will find what they find. But for now, the crown jewels are in a safer place as you make your way back to the Sanctum Impervious. The king is placed in the lockhold, dungeony.
I can't get in to the sanctum.
Of course you can't.
And I think Rosalind will point that out as she realises that's where we've gone. I still can't. We never worked that one out yet. But we will, I'm sure.
Lucas? Lucas is at the back, holding hands with Diamond. That's your next job. To the library, boy. And Lucas says, a man. Like my father. Gets a little squeeze of his hand. And,
I think...
those that can and want to enter.
Talia turns. Do you want me to wait with you?
I want you to do whatever you want to do. And Rosalind will turn to Madam, and she'll say, I know I've said it before, but I don't think I have any other home anymore than the Masquerade. And I would like very much to help in any way I can if you would have me.
Our home is your home, and it has been since the first day you turned up on our doorstep. And besides, I think perhaps we need a little more esoteric defense of our humble abode.
I think I can do that.
We may be in a little more danger in the future than I had ever imagined.
Perhaps.
But we will strengthen our home, and it will be a safe place for you, for all of us, stronger than ever before.
Quite right.
Perhaps as strong as this Sanctum Impervious.
I hope so.
Not stronger.
I hope so.
Certainly it will smell better. Musty and dirty like men.
Quite right. Thank you. And, I don't suppose you know, but, I killed him. My fiancé. This morning.
I don't suppose you signed a prenup?
Well, I can certainly look through his affairs.
Evidently he was a wanted man. I would suggest you keep your head down for now. And, we are clearly all wanted. So let us get home. Let us be safe.
And rest.
We will see how things go in the morning.
Yes.
You hear rumbles again. Your immediate fear is that the ground is, but it's from above. And you look up, and for the first time in a long time, you can't see the stars. And it begins to rain. It begins to pour. Lightning streaks across the clouds, flickering, covering the whole of the sky. and it is the most powerful sword you've ever seen. It's the sort of thing that you might see in a more tropical place, but none of you will.
I think Rosalind just starts like
Yeah.
frolicking.
Talia was gonna go inside and help put the king away wherever he was supposed to be. But she loves being out in the rain. And I think she stands there and looks up, and then she turns to the other two. And I think they just start like running around and playing in the rain. Like they're jumping in puddles. Talia's lying on her back on the floor, looking up and letting as much rain hit her as possible.
Finn?
So I hope you enjoyed.
Well, guys, thanks for watching Demons and Daughters. This is genuinely how I sound right now. And this is on the internet forever.
We will be seeing them in the future. They have many missions to
They've
follow
got a mission
up on.
to do quite imminently.
Yeah.
So my hope is that we get to film that quite soon for you all. The rescue mission of their lifetimes, probably.
Yep, and they've got to go kill Newman again.
There are some loose ends.
There certainly are.
There are a lot of loose ends, which we will tie up. But in the meantime, before you see any of that, we come at you with any rescue miniseries missions or one-shots. Join us next week for a very, very special grand final Talks Around the Teapot, where we will discuss the events of this finale. We will also be bringing our beautiful, wonderful, insanely talented DM Lyndon Rufus Winters in to answer all of our questions and yours. If you comment below and message us, comment on any of our socials, we'll have posts up. Lyndon will be answering questions about things that he had planned, things that he had thought, things that didn't get revealed. Of course, it's his prerogative to keep something secret for the one-shots and the miniseries, of course. But anything he can say, we will try and make him. And, you know, if you have any questions for any of us about the experience, about the characters, about the lore, about our thoughts on anything, tune in. We'll be answering those and sharing our thoughts on what we hope happens next for them, what we think will. And thank you so much. I don't think I can do a proper thanks because I'm too much of a mess. But
none of this would have happened without
you
people watching it. So, you know.
Thank you.
And Lyndon.
And Lyndon.
Lyndon.
Yeah. There's a lot of other people that helped, but you, the audience, are, you know, what.
And it's just so special because, as you can tell, this story means so much to each of us. And to get to share it and have it mean something to you, strangers on the internet, and some of you who have become not so strangers and who have become friends, is really the most special thing we could ask for as performers by trade. You know, as storytellers, that's what we do. And just thank you for sharing in that with us. It's been the best time. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. Give us a follow on the socials.
Give us a like, give us a comment. Tell us if it went how you thought it was going to go.
binge rewatch the whole series.
I mean, it's long, but
it's looking.
Skip Act 1, watch the recap, then binge the whole series.
Okay, watch the first 4 episodes, but only the parts with where I talk, really. And then you can skip the rest of Act 1 and then just go to the recap.
And stay tuned on all the at Damsels and Dicestress and at Damsels D&D channels to see what we will be putting out next. We will be moving into some very different territory with our next actual play content, and we're very, very excited to go on new journeys with you two, as well as treasure and revisit this first one. So thank you.
Lots of love.
Thank you
Lots
so
and lots
much.
of love. And we will see you next week for Talks Around the Teapot. Bye. Bye. Mwah.
Cool.
Wow.